See, okay, here's where you found my little hole in knowledge about Nintendo games. I don't really get into it on a textbook dictionary definition sort of thing. Meaning, I don't really pay attention to like names of shit, like the company who made the music. Like, I know Koji Kondo because I kind of like it and I'm more into music. But like, I don't know who designs things. I don't know who publishes them. Unless, you know, it just hit my memory. You know, like Capcom did Mega Man. But like, I couldn't run off all the Capcom games that existed or the year, you know. Like, certain information sticks, but like, the only category I'm good at in retro gaming is the games themselves. Like, that's why I'm so into it and always want to see the end, like, and play it and always 100% everything. Like, for me, it's like a scientific data collection. Like, I want to see everything that these people did, play it myself before I make full opinions, you know, just like straight data collecting. So I can't answer your question unless I saw a list of Natsumi games, because I couldn't even name you one right now. And God knows how many I've even played on my channel and beaten, you know, but like, my brain isn't wired like that. Like, I don't remember those details, because to me, knowing that detail doesn't help much. Now, remembering that detail is a different story. Like, if you see LJN, you go, oh shit, I remember LJN being bad, or I remember it being awesome. You know, like, details about it, though. Like, can you name all the LJN games? No. Are you kidding me? But maybe I can rack my brain on about like 4 or 5, you know? Just my expertise is in playing. Like, you notice, okay, like Kid Icarus Rant that I just did, where I just like completely itemized and figured out and sorted and computed and bullshit, you know? It's like, that's the mindset. It's weird, but it's all about playing it. Like, I can sit here and completely analyze shit and compute and go blah 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 blah. But like, who made the game? I don't fucking know. Like, you know, it's just, in my brain, it just doesn't matter, because it doesn't matter who made the fucking thing. Is it good? Yeah, cool. Like, it doesn't matter who made that game. Does it suck? Yeah, this one sucks a bag of dicks. You know, it's like, who cares who made it? You can use that to help identify your next target. That's how I see it. Like, if I have to go buy a new game, you know, I have this like shelf of games. I'm looking at them, I'm going through them, I'm like, oh, that one I remember seeing being cool, or like, that one looked cool, boom. So, or like, this person said it was blah blah blah. But yeah, I mean, you can use it to judge your next target, but that's about it. Gavin Rayburn? The stripy vest has spoken. Yes, my Kelso coat, man. And you know what's a really cool like conversation to have? I'll tell you this, dude. This is a really cool conversation to have, right? How you can tell if someone, because you know how like you'll ask questions, but maybe your friends are bullshitting you, like by saying they know what you're talking about. You know, like, hey, have you ever heard of blah blah blah? And they go, yeah, blah, blah, blah. You know what's the best one to catch them off guard, just to fuck with them? Because most bullshitters will just pick a side or ask you for your opinion, you know, if they don't know. Because that's what they're bullshitting, right? So if you have someone like that in your life, this is the question that fucks with them so hard, right? Here it is. What is the difference between a serape and a poncho? That's all you gotta ask them. What is the difference between a serape and a poncho? See, like, does anyone know that answer? I'll give you a second. What's the difference? I just want to see. Not it has nothing to do with how smart you are. It's like how clever you are. So don't get mad if you don't know. But like, even if you don't know, what would your guess be? You know, like if someone asked you that question, like what would you say? You know, like give me an answer, just anything. But do you guys even know what a serape and a poncho are? It's like if you got a rainbow bath towel and cut a hole in it and put it on your head. Like those things. You know, like the Mexicans with trumpets and mariachi bands always have them on. Alright, well, moving on then in the conversation is nothing. Just nothing. They're the same goddamn thing, but like they use both words, but like Americans don't know that, so they think they're two different things. Like you can actually Google both of those, and they might look slightly different. Like a poncho is generally used in deterring like rain and weather conditions. Like that's what we use them for. And a serape is more of a stay warm under wool by a campfire. But like, it's not about what they're made out of or what their use is for or any of that. It's just because they're the exact same design. You get a strip of something, cut a hole in it, put it on your head. That's what they both are. Now some might be cut in a V, you know, some do the tabard look. Like here, I actually have one. Hold on. I'm not sure how this is going to compute, but like this is Napoli wool. It's got, they even have a freaking hood on it that zips. It's awesome with like little wooden beads and shit. But like it's just, see, it's just a cut square. See, look how it looks like a beach towel folded in half. It's a beach towel folded in half with a hole in the middle, so you can wear it and it just drapes down both sides. And you know, it's completely open. See, like if I, oh, it's tied together at the bottom, but I can just open this and it would just be like, it looked like an area rug or something. Like they're long as shit. They go down to your knees. Mine actually cover my knees by like a half an inch. Like this thing's long as shit. It's like, I think it's like almost 5 foot long. But like the design of ponchos and serapes is the exact same thing. But there's no difference either. Like they created they created the same product but called it two different things, just to call it two different things. Like it's so fucking dumb, and that's why it's the perfect question to ask a bullshitter, because they will try to give you an answer, and all you have to do is don't call them out on it on the first round. Wait for round 2. So what you do is you ask them the question, hey, do you know the difference? You can even do it like not like jokingly, just like you're curious. Like, hey, do you know the difference between a serape and a poncho? I heard both terms. Or you know what? Don't even say I heard both terms. Just ask them. Have you heard it? They know you. Like, well, you know, like a poncho, like it has like these colors in it, like the mariachi band. But like a serape is like, you know, they'll think like colors. You know, they'll think of something to bullshit about, and then they'll go into it. Tier 2, if you will, is asking them. Whatever they bring up, just ask them about that. So like if they bring up the colors, like, oh well, what if you have like a tint or a hue or a shade of something? So is it all blues? Is it wait? Is it all reds? Is that how it works? You know, like whatever they like tell you is the example, and see how far that you can like take it. I like to make it a game and see how many points I can get. You know, you get 1 point per round. Meaning, like, if you can get them to even give you an answer to the question, there's a point. And then the next tier, you know, is like, oh, so is it only red? You know, blah. If they give another explanation, you get a point. And then say they go, oh, well, no, it's just red, green, and yellow. You go, oh, is that because of the flag colors, or did they just pick 3 random colors? Then if they give you another answer, you get another point, and you just see how like far you can get, how many points you can get for the bullshitter, because every part of it is bullshit. Even if they say something that's like truthful, it is complete bullshit, because your entire premise is bullshit, because the answer is nothing from the beginning. So if he went down any path, it's just a lie about the path that is a lie. Like once you start lying, you're done. So that's why it's the funniest question to ask a bullshitter, because they'll think they have to pick a side and then like bullshit about why they believe it or whatever. And you just, I don't know, I turned it into a game, and it's fun as hell, man. I got to 5. I got someone to 5. That's going to be a hard one to beat. Like, that's why I'm bragging about it. For real, like 5. I went 5 tiers. I just kept hitting it. He kept, like, giving me the bullshit, and I just kept, like, acting like I was interested and wanting to know more. But I made it believable so that it just kept, like, layering the lie, like the onion effect, if you will. Oh, it was hilarious, because the best part is we weren't alone. Like, we had other people here, and someone in that group too realized what I was doing the whole time, and he's sitting there fucking laughing, and it's hard because I'm trying to be serious and not laugh at this motherfucker over here, like staring at me like, you know, it's like I want to laugh with you so bad, but I gotta see this go all the way, you know. But it's like it's almost like that clip of that quarterback who just eats shit on the 10-yard line after like the greatest run of that team's history. You don't want to do that, you know. You want to just keep it going all the way. And then we laughed about it later when we went up to take a piss. It was too good. It was too good. Oh, YouTube's back up. Okay. Hold on.